finally made it to our favorite time of the year where we can hang out in our backyard, by our fire pit, drink whiskey, hang out with our dog, and relax. It is the best time of year.
Yes, it is. And we have 6 whiskeys we're going to share with you that we like to drink around the fire pit. All right, well, we're gonna dig into our bag here of whiskey, our Bourbon Junkies bottle share bag. We got 6 whiskeys in here, and no particular order. We're just gonna grab these and go.
This bag is super handy. We love it. We love like having a backpack to put all our whiskey in.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know if they have the new version of these out still or not. I'm not sure, but
you can check
search.
It out.
All right, first whiskey we're gonna pull out. I'm gonna pull out this one, Jack Daniel's Bonded. So this is a perfect fire pit whiskey. It's low proof, 100 proof. And usually when you're at a fire pit, you got some friends around, they might not necessarily like whiskey, where they've all heard of Jack and Coke. It's a perfect thing to mix. It's an elevated Jack and Coke is what I like to call it.
I was like, you're gonna be mixing it.
Yep, because regular Jack, they've all had that. Why not elevate it a little bit with some the Jack Bonded? And it is a really good pour by itself or with a Coke. Coke Zero in my case.
I've never actually tried it with Coke, but I love Jack and Cokes. I think they're really good, especially on a hot summer day. But by the fire, I think this would be fantastic with Coke if you wanted that, but neat especially.
And we tried to keep most of these pretty low proof because it's usually by a fire, getting warm. So we don't want you to get too warm with the whiskey.
All right, let me pull out the next one. I'm just gonna go randomly.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ben Holiday Bottled in Bond. That's the next one in the bag. This is a delicious bottle of bourbon. It's findable, it's affordable, and I just like this one because it's nice. It's caramel, it's vanilla, it's crushable.
Easy drinking and crushable. Those are the key words there.
So.
And it's something that when you're out around that fire pit with friends, they might not have heard of this. They've heard of Jack Daniel's. They've heard of the next bottle I'm gonna pull out, but they probably haven't heard of Holiday, so why not introduce them to some Holiday?
I think that's really cool too. We're both from Missouri, so showing our friends like something from the state we're from is actually pretty cool too. So, all right, that's the second bottle. What's the third one?
Third bottle, the distillery that a lot of people have heard about, Buffalo Trace.
Oh yes.
So again, I'm going some low proof, easy to drink, and when friends are around the fire, they heard of Jack. They've probably heard of Buffalo Trace. They might not have had it. Perfect bottle to bring out. Get you some of that appleness, so especially if you got some like apple or cherry wood around with you. Ooh. Or you got some barbecue on the grill while you're around a fire pit.
An apple pie, that makes me think of an apple pie.
It's I hate to say it, it's good.
Well, it's good, classic, consistent bourbon. You can't go wrong. It's Buffalo Trace. It's one of the most widely known names in the bourbon world, and I think that even people who don't drink bourbon, like you said, know Buffalo Trace.
Yep. So this is one we like to drink around here and introduce friends when we're out camping around a fire.
All right, the next bottle. I'm gonna go with...
Yep, go with it.
I'm going with this one. All right, this is one I love. This is s'mores in a bottle. This is the Sagamore Double Oaked Straight Rye Whiskey. Love Sagamore Double Oaked, but I think this is the perfect pairing to go with s'mores. It literally is like s'mores in a bottle, like a rye whiskey with s'mores in a bottle. It really does give me those vibes, that graham cracker, that chocolate, that marshmallow all meshed together, vanilla deliciousness. But it really does pair perfectly. It really does pair perfectly with s'mores. I've actually drank it a lot with s'mores, and I love it. So this is one we're always gonna have when we're at a bonfire. Every time we go camping, anytime we're out, taking it with us.
Yep. All right, next one. And one thing we didn't say is most of these bottles are pretty findable. And then usually with fire pit, campfire whiskeys, I like them to be something that you don't care if you finish the bottle. You don't care if you drop the bottle on rocks and it breaks, because it's not a crazy expensive bottle. You can go replace it. So that's where most of these fall. Sorry we didn't say it earlier, but you know it now.
And while we're talking about things we didn't say earlier, if you guys have not subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment. Let us know if you like this kind of a video. Do you like us hanging out in our backyard doing something we would normally do? Let us know if you like seeing it, and let us know your favorite campfire whiskeys. Now let's get to the rest of them.
And this fire's warm. All right, next one, OGD 114. Had to pull it out. I was gonna pull a Knob Creek, but I think this is damn good and 25 bucks cheaper than Alva Creek. You can find it nearly anywhere. So it's to me, this is one of the goats of whiskey.
I know there's going to be some
girthy cork. The girth.
There are going to be some places that can't find this bottle.
Well, if you can't find this, put it Knob Creek single barrel in.
I would have Knob Creek single barrel because I love that when I go camping, but that is a little more expensive, and this makes more sense, and it's still just as delicious. So
yes, it is.
Go with this.
I love this bottle. All right, last bottle. What you got?
Is there more in there?
You got that one right there.
Oh, this is the ultimate. Sorry.
I don't know if this one's been opened because she just picked it up the other day because we needed a replacement bottle of it.
We had to get another bottle of this. Sorry, there was like a lot of smoke in my eyes. The wind kind of puffed up a little bit. Tin cup, 10-year, so freaking good. This one is 84 proof, so it's a good low proof. Got it for about 45 bucks, brand new bottle, and even better, the most fantastic part about this, you don't have to bring a Glencairn with you. You don't need anything. It comes with a shot glass on the top. Literally
shot glass
on the top, so you can sip out of that and carry it around. But I love this one because it is just a good classic MGP bourbon.
Yes, it is.
And at that low proof, it's crushable, it's drinkable. You can have it all night long if you want, and you can share it with people who maybe are experimenting with getting into bourbon.
And older age.
Yep, older age, experimenting with getting into bourbon, but also they don't want to kill their palate with proof, so it's not going to scare them away. This is one of the best beginner bourbons you can find out there. Love it, love it, love it. Can't say enough about it.
Yep.
So that's all we've got.
That's our 6 whiskeys. 6 campfire fire pit whiskeys.
They're all delicious. We love them all. Now let us know if you agree with our list. Let us know what you would change, or let us know what you would add. And if you're going to be spending any time this summer or fall or spring or whatever season it might be, camping, going out by a bonfire,
sitting in your backyard,
whatever you might do. Like in Missouri, sure, you could probably go out and have a bonfire. Here we just get to have very regulated fire pits. Sometimes we can't even have these.
Yep.
So enjoy your whiskey, drink it, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Dara.
I'm Bill.
We'll see you right back here next time on The Average Drinker.